So this is an overview of my entire Blu-ray collection, starting here and all the way over here. I will be doing up there as well, but first off, we are going to start up here, where we start with Creed, Creed 2, Creed 3, Batman. It's a 5-disc animated, 5 Blu-ray animated collection. And then we've got the slipcases for Bird with a Crystal Plumage, Day of the Dead, Vamp. And then State of Grace. State of Grace is an absolutely phenomenal film from 1991, I think. Book of Eli. Then we have No Time to Die, Free Fire. Z Nation Seasons 1 and 2. It's an Australian Blu-ray. Then we have Quiet Place, Sicario. Fantastic Beasts. I don't know why I have that. It's not mine. Battle Beyond the Stars, The Wolverine, and Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. Then Hostiles, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Mrs. Brisby, which is actually Secret of Nim, the Don Bluth animated movie. Then we've got Logan. Then we've got Perfect Blue, which again isn't mine. It's actually my brother's. I haven't watched it yet though. Then we have Sons of Anarchy Season 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't have Season 1 for some reason. Up here, I don't know if you can see it, that is actually Avengers Endgame. Then The Time Machine, which is the premium collection, which I cannot, for some reason, fit in here. Then Buckaroo Banzai, Village of the Damned, The Ward, Prince of Darkness, Starman, 22 Jump Street, The Gift, and The Longest Day. The Longest Day, again, is another phenomenal movie. And then we have mostly box sets. So then we start at the end. We've got the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight and Batman Begins. Then The Dark Knight Rises. Then the Tim Burton Batman films and the Joel Schumacher movies in the Batman collection, which is 1989 to 1997. And we've got the X-Men quadrilogy, which has X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men The Last Stand, and X-Men Origins Wolverine. Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray, then seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and the final season of Battlestar Galactica. Then we have the animated Batman series, the complete animated Batman series. Absolutely amazing collection. Has the Blu-ray of Mask of the Phantasm. Then we have the Clint Eastwood collection, which has a series of 8 movies, which I will get out at some point, but not just yet. Die Hard quadrilogy, which is Die Hard 1, 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Die Hard 4.0. Thankfully, it doesn't have Live Free or Die Hard, because it's fucking awful. What I meant was A Good Day to Die Hard is absolutely gobshite, not Live Free or Die Hard, which is the alternative title for Die Hard 4.0. Then we have Fast and the Furious collection, which has up to 6, I think, or is it 5? Oh, it has up to Fast 5. Then the 4K Flash Gordon collection, Grease 1 and 2, 3 movie collections. There's Grease 2, and then the live remake, I guess you could call it that. Indiana Jones Complete Adventures, which is every Indiana Jones movie up to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Doesn't include the new one because that's a Disney movie and utter garbage. Then Jurassic Park, the trilogy, which has Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. I did own Jurassic World 1 and 2, but I sold them the other week. Coming down, we have Green Room, a great punk sort of horror movie, I guess you could say, but really good. Directed by, I think it's Jeremy Saulnier. Really, really good role for Patrick Stewart, being cast against type. And we have Good Luck Chuck, Baby Driver, San Andreas, Iron Man 2, Deadpool 2, Salt, Survival of the Dead. Then we come over to 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, Edge of Darkness, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, Kick-Ass, Upgrade, and Iron Man 3. Moving over, we got the old Mad Max Fury Road, Stephen King's Thinner, then Stephen King's 11/22/63, Den of Thieves, Mile 22, Curse of Chucky, The Grand Jewel, and Keoma, which is a couple of spaghetti westerns with one of them, I think Keoma has what's his name? The one who played Django. Franco Nero, there we go. And I think The Grand Jewel is a Lee Van Cleef movie. Then we have Underworld, the first one. And then coming over again, we have the DVD that I showed in the Blu-ray that I showed in the John Carpenter one, which is the Assault on Precinct 13. And these are a couple of 4Ks. So we have The Northman, The Batman, The Goonies, and Top Gun. And we have the Stanley Kubrick collection, which has, I think it has the extended version of The Shining on it. So coming down, there is a box set missing. The reason there is missing is because it's coming for an upcoming video, a ranking video of Quentin Tarantino movies. So that would have been Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. So we have the Lethal Weapon collection. And then we have all 3 4K Mad Max movies with Mad Max, The Road Warrior, and Mad Max 3. Then we have the Man with No Name trilogy, which is A Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Absolutely incredible westerns from Sergio Leone. And the films that made Clint Eastwood a star. Then we have the Matrix trilogy on Blu-ray. See how much I paid for that? I didn't pay that much. I paid way less than that. But that is the complete Matrix trilogy on Blu-ray. I may possibly get the 4K. Then we have the Rambo trilogy. I love this collection. This collection is so good. This is the Region A, or Region American collection, with the silver spines. This I picked up really cheaply online. And then the Rocky collection, which 1 to Rocky Balboa. Awesome films. Rocky 4 is my favourite. Scream trilogy. Then we have the Star Trek collection, which has the first one is all 6 original Star Trek cast original Star Trek cast movies, which is the motion picture Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, The Final Frontier, Undiscovered Country, and I was going to say Generations, but Generations isn't in that box set. It's in this box set, which is the Next Gen collection, which has Generations, First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis. And we have the Lucasfilm Star Wars collection next to the Skywalker Star Wars collection, which has the 3 Disney movies as well as the original 3 and the prequels. This is a really nice box set. Shame it's got those shit Disney movies. Then we have the Superman collection, 5-film collection, which I believe has Superman 1, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and then Superman Returns, which I haven't watched for a long time. So it's a decent little collection. I do love the Superman movies. In fact, I'm surprised this doesn't have the what do they call it? The Richard Donner cut, I think it is, or the Donner cut of Superman 2. Then there is the Universal Monsters collection, and then the Walking Dead seasons 1 to 7 box set. The Universal Monsters collection's really good. It's got Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Phantom of the Opera, and then the Creature from the Black Lagoon for some reason, which is a film that was made a lot later. But then we drop down to this shelf, and we have the Seagal collection and the Stallone collection. The Seagal collection has Under Siege 2, Hard to Kill, Nico Above the Law, and Executive Decision, which I know it's in the Seagal collection, but it's not technically a Seagal movie. It's a Kurt Russell movie. We also have a couple of loosey-gooseys up the top. There is a PlayStation game in there as well. So we've got White Lightning. I know you can't see this. It's got White Lightning, Gladiator, and God of War. The lighting is atrocious. Apologies. And then we have in here, we have Deep Rising and the Puppet Master, and then this horrendous box for Oblivion, which doesn't fit on a shelf. Hate it. Fantastic movie though, but hate the box. Then we have Wild Search and a very large Gremlins premium notebook. So, the Stallone collection, by the way, has Cobra, Assassins, Tango and Cash, The Specialist, and Demolition Man. So we have the Avatar Collector's Edition, which has the extended version. I didn't pay that price for it. I paid a lot less for it. And we have Bad Mums 1 and 2, Band of Brothers, which is quite possibly one of the greatest ever television event series, miniseries ever made. Bill and Ted Face the Music, Blade Runner 2049, Bullet, Cabin in the Woods, the Clint Eastwood collection, which has, I believe it has, yes, Pale Rider, Outlaw Josie Wales, and Unforgiven. All great movies, but for me, I think the best one in this collection is Unforgiven. And we have Cold Blooded, The Crow 4K, which I showed off in the previous, not the last one, but the one before. What the fuck did I buy? We have The Day of the Triffids. This is the BBC version from 1983, I think, or 1982. Then we have the 30th anniversary collection of Dirty Dancing, the District 9 2012 and Battle Los Angeles. We have Drive, which is the Nicholas Winding Refn film. And then Drive, which is not the Nicholas Winding Refn film, but the badass, motherfucking awesome Mark Dacascos movie from 1997, starring Mark Dacascos, Kadeem Hardison, and Brittany Murphy. It's essentially a live-action manga movie. Well, I say live-action manga movie. It's like the Guyver without the Guyver suit. Then we have Dunkirk, Dune, The Equalizer, Eve of Destruction, The Last Stand, The Exorcist, The Fifth Element, awesome film, awful Blu-ray. This is really blurry for some reason, I don't know why. The French Connection 1 and 2, French Connection 1 is amazing, French Connection 2 is very good, but not a patch on the original William Friedkin film, which is sad, because both films are directed by amazing filmmakers, one being William Friedkin, the other one being John Frankenheimer. From Beyond, Stuart Gordon's H.P. Lovecraft adaptation. Good film. Not my favourite Stuart Gordon H.P. Lovecraft movie. That would be... what's that film? Reanimator, sorry. Then we have Girl with All the Gifts, The Godfather Coda, Godfather Part 3 Coda, Gremlins, The Guest, Halloween, Hot Fuzz, South Park, How the West Was Won, phenomenal Western, Inception, Independence Day Resurrection, or Resurgence, sorry, It, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And we have Jaws. This is the anniversary edition. And then Karate Kid, 4K UHD of the Karate Kid trilogy. Life, good movie. And then this really cool little zombie movie starring Lupita Nyong'o and Josh Gad called Little Monsters. Worth checking out. Very much a fun movie. Now, I don't know if you can see down here because the lighting's really bad, but we have Fast and Furious 6, 7, 8, and Hobbs and Shaw, then Blackwater. Then we have A Quiet Place Part 2, Night and Day, Ghost in the Shell, 12 Monkeys, and The First Kingsman. Second Kingsman is shit. Then we have Parker with Jason Statham, Safe with Jason Statham. Here Comes the Boom, probably my favourite of Kevin James's movies, The Heat and Goon. And we've got a couple of Arrow films, which I just need to filter in, with Pitch Black, Elvira, and then we have X-Men Days of Future Past, Homefront, yeah, found it, and Escape Plan. So then we have, down here, we have The Martian, the Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and then Angel Has Fallen. One of the best animated miniseries ever made, Over the Garden Wall. Such a good show. And we have Pacific Rim, Passengers, Predators, Chronicles of Riddick, the Planet of the Apes collection, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes. I have to be a sucker MC and plug this motherfucker in. So then we come down, we've got Prometheus, The Purge Anarchy, The Purge Election Year? Yeah. Quatermass and The Pit, The Raid, Quatermass and The Pit, the original BBC miniseries, The Raid 2, Ready Player One, Resident Evil Collection, the Resident Evil Retribution, Resident Evil The Final Chapter, Saving Private Ryan, Scarface, Sin City 2. I have Sin City somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it's over there. Southern Comfort, great Walter Hill movie, Stargate, Star Wars, Rogue One, The Force Unleashed, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. The Last Jedi is 4K, then we have James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Sorry I'm not any closer, but the battery on my phone is dying, so I've had to plug it in. So we've got Solo, Taken, Tank Girl, Titanic, Top Gun Maverick, Total Recall, Transformers the movie, True Lies, and then Tron and Tron 2. So this isn't the easiest position to be in to get these films. So on this shelf we've got Warm Bodies, Ghost Town, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Game Night, Fury, what's that? From Paris with Love, The Frighteners, and Drive Angry. Then we have The Guns of Navarone, The Red Shoes. I don't really see The Red Shoes. Goodfellas, Ghosts of Mars, a different version of that. Scream 4, Seven Psychopaths, Forrest Gump, Hard Target. If I can get over here. We've then got The Last Samurai, Deep Blue Sea, Brawl in Cell Block 99, Zero Dark 30, Man of Tai Chi, Hitman's Bodyguard, Highlander, and Hellboy. Then we have Hitman, not the second one, but only the first one. X-Men First Class, Wolf of Wall Street, Hacksaw Ridge, Cult of Chucky, Silence of the Lambs, Eye of the Tiger, and The Arrival. Now, this is going to be really difficult to film. So, I'm going to do it this way. I don't know if you can see this. We have 310 to Yuma, 12 Strong. Like I said, the lighting's terrible down here because everything's being blocked. 12 Strong, 21 Jump Street, 127 Hours, Air Force One, AI, Artificial Intelligence, Akira, Alien Covenant, American Werewolf in London, The Andromeda Strain, The Arrival, which is the Denis Villeneuve version, Atomic Blonde, Bad Boys 1 and 2, Bad Boys on its own, Bad Boys for Life, The Big Hit. And then we've got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is the Region A release. I do have the Region B release. Black Mass, Blade 2, Blade Runner, The Blob, The Bodyguard, Body Heat, Bone Tomahawk, Brain Dead, the Peter Jackson zombie film. Look at my CDs right there. Braveheart, Bride of Chucky, Bullet to the Head, Bullet Train, Cadillac Records, Cannibal Holocaust, Candyman, which is the remake. Is it Nia DaCosta, I think, directed that one. Doctor Sleep, The Dark Tower, Casino, Chappie, Children of Men, The Fugitive, Crimson Peak, The Shape of Water, Ice Pirates, Quick Change, the 2 Lara Croft movies, Last Night in Soho, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Colossus, the Forbin Project, I think it's called, Con Air, Constantine, Contact. That's called Hypertension 1 and 2, but they're actually Crank 1 and 2. And then we finish off the Blu-ray section on this side with Criminal, starring Kevin Costner. So that's this side of the collection done from there. Well, from there down to there. I'm not going to do the bottom shelf because that's DVDs. I wanted to do specifically just Blu-rays here. So the next video will be this section, which is mostly boutique stuff. So thanks for watching this video. And tune in for part 2. Peace.